Good morning. Good morning. I'm Cam Parker. I am your personal trainer for the day for leg day. And I have family in the house again, which is awesome. And I'm very excited to have you join me this morning. And I can see people already jumping on. Good morning. Thanks for being here. It's a rainy day in Western North Carolina. I still have to put my shoes on. I have my grandson's here today. Yeah, pick a family relation. My son is just dropping them off, and you have to give out the kisses right away when you. But Leo is really into animals. There's a whole workout you can do based on animal movements. Don't worry, that's not what we're doing today. I do want to put my shoes on, and we may have company during the workout from either a 9-month-old who is floor surfing, which I do recommend. Floor surfing is very good for your lats and your abs. And we have a 3-year-old who will be 4 in July. And he's very good at jumping around. So get ready to just start moving your body. And I'll be right there. Hey, how are you? Okay, so I'm in. All right, so it's a leg day, and what today is about is knee health. Hey, Joe, you're finally here. Awesome. Well, I do specialize in workouts for beginners and seniors, which Joe is not, but he'll know how to make it strenuous enough for him. So I'm really glad you're joining us. And if you're playing this recording after I do it live, it'll be loaded up on YouTube. Remember, this is the 25th CoVideo. I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. for the duration. And considering just doing it for the duration of my life. I don't know, we'll see. But 25 is a lot. And the whole point is to go back maybe and rotate through. Your body responds a lot better if you create a lot of variety in your workouts. Hey, Barbara, what's up? And so today is about knee health. And so we need to warm up, so let's kick our butts right here so you can see how I'm, kicking my knee. If you're someone who's, you don't feel real strong in your legs, I'm going to make sure you know how to do this anyway, right? And so if I felt unstable, what I would do even now in the warm-up is just touch a chair, right? And I always like a chair there. Because the rule is, if you get dizzy, you sit down right then. You don't go, oh, let me wait a second. No. Dizziness means you sit down and you do stop the workout. As well as buzzing, tingling, pain, sharp pain. Burning is painful, but burning is an indication that you're reaching that threshold we need to reach to get stronger tonight while we're sleeping, because we've eaten well all day and our body goes, wow, they worked out really hard. So I'm going to get stronger. Okay, let's do a high knee, not too quick. Nice and high. Right. Hi, Jeff. You can say hi, That's my son. Yeah.
Are we in the screen over here?
You are not in the screen. You could be over there. Yep, that could be Jeff over there in the screen. It's okay. So, hi, Lynn. So, picking up those knees nice and high. Right now, we are just in warm-up mode for leg day. And if you hear kid sounds, that is my 2 grandsons. Though occasionally April might make kid sounds too, I don't know. And my son's here who shares a birthday with me. Our sons are in their 30s, can you believe that? Okay, all right. Picking up the knees, Yes, you're supposed to be feeling like this is the warm-up. It feels like a workout. Well, All right, so now what I want to do is step back. Let me get this chair over here. You step back, and when you step back, the most important thing I want you to focus on is that the knee that's forward moves forward. It doesn't move back with your body. Very important. So, if I'm standing here and I step back, this knee bends slightly forward. So I step back and I swing. Step back and swing. Now, if you can get the arms involved, that's even better. But again, if you need assistance with balance, just lightly touch the back of a sturdy strong chair. I'm very grateful for sturdy chairs. Hello. I see people popping on. Yes, it is time to work out. Did y'all see my crazy push-up video from, let's see, from I think it was like 3 years ago. It's pretty crazy. It's on my Facebook page if you want to check it out. Yes, that is me. And what's funny about it is it looks like different times. No, it was all done. Everything was done all at the same time in about an hour and a half. Okay, so switch sides. Upright posture, and we're swinging. If you're just joining us, my name is Kamala Parker. I'm a certified personal trainer I'm starting to embrace the idea that I do have over 30 years of experience. It's pretty amazing. I've been working out my home body for a very long time. Started as a teenager. I'm a veteran, and of course all of us know that the military fitness is part of your job description, right? Kicking that leg, good. Okay, so we're warming up the hips, and we are always focused on hips during a leg day. Today, we're going to focus a lot on the knee health. And I want everyone out there to know, let's just do a little baby squat. Just a little squat, nothing deep. We're just trying to get the fluid, the lubrication in our knees and our joints, our hips, to warm up and start going. It's in the morning, it's early, and there's not honestly that much difference between the benefits that a young person can get from exercise or what I say an older person, which that's someone honestly over 40, over 60, because the body can change if you don't intervene. But the key is good warm-ups. Good warm. So we're just doing a little baby squat. Now let's add in a leg lift. So we'll do a little squat and then we lift to the side. If you get out of balance when you do that, again, touch the chair. So with knee health, what we want to do, the strategy, if your knees are already pretty cranky, is to build strength around those knees with all the muscles that intersect. If you want to see something really amazing, go on Google and do images and Google knee and look at the anatomy of the knee. It's crazy. You are so awesome. Your knees, I always tell my knees, I love you knees. You want to make sure you love your body and say thank you. Boom. Okay, here we go. We're still just little squat, pick up that leg. Little squat, pick up that leg. You'll notice when I pick it up, I don't lean back or lean sideways. I lean towards the leg. It's kind of a little martial art movement in there. There you go. Okay, so we're going to put our arms straight up, and we're just going to pick our leg straight up off our body. Knee is soft, and you drop the arm across. You don't move the leg across, very important. Drop the arm across. Here we go. Just like that. There you go. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me live. I appreciate it, Victor. I hope you're working out, not just watching. And if you're watching this as a recording, don't skip workouts. Do use your pause button if you need a break. And listen to the cues for the fitness level that is right for you. Okay, keep going. I'm having fun loading these up on YouTube. Boom, boom. These are going to be here for everybody to get more fit. You need an upper body and a lower body workout every week. Yeah, keep going. I know it's a warm-up, but we're going to keep kicking those legs up. One more. Boom. Okay, that feels good. Does that feel good? Okay. So this is a more traditional workout. It doesn't have dice or cards. You'll see those usually on Fridays, occasionally on other days, meaning I've gamified exercise. And those workouts will be in my upcoming book, okay, called The Weight Loss Lie. Yes, I've been working on that. So we have warm-ups that we just did, which gets our blood flowing. Make sure you have water nearby. We don't really need any other equipment. However, if you feel really fit, you don't feel this is demanding, I'll cue adding weight. So the first thing we're doing is step back lunges. So what's going on? We're going to step back. When I step back into a lunge position, and I use step back a lot versus forward lunges because the knees tend to tolerate it more. So when I step back, I'm going to make sure that my feet step back in alignment with my shoulders, not on a tightrope. That's not what we want. I can always touch a chair if I need balance. Most important is the knee that is forward is bent forward. depending on your fitness level is how deep you go. So you can go almost to the floor and step up. Then we're going to alternate to the other side, step up. Do you notice that when I step back, I don't lean forward? That's not what we want. So I'm going to do it very slow, slow motion into a lunge position. So notice I had good control of my trunk. My core is toned, my belly button slightly pulled in, my chest is upright. Okay, everybody ready? And we're not going to rush this movement. Okay, we're going to do 20 of these. Here we go. 1, step up. 2, alternating. I'll be moving around so you can see. 3, 4. Remember, my style of workouts is functional fitness. 5. So that the idea is that you connect your brain to your muscles. 6, 7. We'll say 6. There's 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can go deeper as you get warm. 14, making sure you bend that front knee. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very nice. All right, that's called a step back lunge, alternating. The next one is a side to side squat. So I'm standing real tall. This has a lot more to do with your hips and your body's connection to how you move your feet. So I step out and I squat. Now as I come up, I'm not going to finish straight up like this. As I come up, I'm going to step back to the middle. Okay, so I'm kind of pushing off the feet to go back to the middle. So we're just going to step side to side. 12 reps is all we're going to do. Again, you could have a chair right in front of you. Also, you could step out and depending on your fitness level, go really deep and step up. Or you just step out, little squat, step out. Let's call this number 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. Here's 7. All right, 8, we're going to 12, 9, 10, drive those knees out, don't let them buckle in, 11, and 12, good. So really important, pay attention to what your knees are doing. If they're coming in, that means your butt muscles are not participating, and that's not fair. They're very large muscles, and they help control where your knee position is. So with your mind, you have to make sure your knees stay in alignment with your feet, which takes the stress off your knees. When they're caved in, that puts a lot of stress on the knee in a way that it's not designed for. Okay, cool. All right, next one, side leg raises. So you could use a chair, or you could do this with no chair and work on balance. So we're talking about hips, and I'm gonna bring my leg up, okay? Now when I do that, some people barely lift it, or they have limited range of motion in that hip. So you're going to go to the top of your range, but what I don't want you to do is this. Okay, that's really a tipping exercise, not a leg raise. So I'm going to lightly touch my chair, standing very tall, lifting, thinking very strong. Shoulders are down, chest is out, belly's in. I'm going to put all my weight on one leg. I'm not going to set the foot down that I'm lifting. I'm going to come up on the ball of my foot. I'm going to shift all the weight on the standing leg and onto the ball of my foot and lift that heel slightly. Here we go. 1, going to go to 15. 2, 3, 4. Make sure your toes are pointing towards me. 6, 7, 8, 9. Should feel it right in the hip. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, down slow. Now I did that kind of quick because we're kind of still in that first round, but I'm going to use other paces to intensify it. Other side, shifting all the weight to the other leg, onto the ball of the foot, and lifting. 1, and hitting furniture, which is kind of funny. Okay, yeah, don't kick people. 2, 3, don't kick your cat or your dog or your kid. That'd be bad. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Good job. All right, we're going to go right back because that leg raise is allowing the main muscles to rest or recover, active recovery. Okay, you ready? Nice and tall. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't warmed up yet, I really need you to warm up before you jump into the workout or do very gentle versions of the movements I'm showing. Okay, all right, nice and tall. Stepping back, the arms involved. Step back right behind your shoulder. 2, 3, hi Leo. 4, Leo is my grandson who's here today. This will be number 6 and 7. And don't worry about exact counts on reps. I actually prefer timing exercises, but in this version, this Zoom or live videos or recorded videos, counting can be better as far as how it translates. Of course, now I'm not counting, but I kind of know where I am, okay? I know one of you know where I am, but you can't tell me because I'll be done before you run over to your phone and put it in. Well, here we go. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3, and that was about 20. All right, so next one is the side-to-side lunge, or not lunge, squat, and those are different. So when I'm standing nice and tall and I step to the side and I do a squat, and it's okay, it's just wherever your range of movement is. As you get warm, you'll know that you can do it. So here we go. 1, here you go. 2, 3, 4. This has a lot to do with agility as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. If this seems too easy for you, just add weight and hold it here at your chest. 9, so you could hold right here. 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to do my balance lunges with just lightly touching my chair, right? Shifting all the weight to one leg, making sure I don't kick the furniture. Standing nice and tall. 15 reps on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I want you to slow it down. 4, slow on the way down. 5, 6. You want to lift and lower. Don't drop the leg. 8, 9, 10. We're going to 15. 11, 12. Oh yeah. 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're switching legs. So very, very important. A lot of people who work out, they don't focus on quality of movement. They rush the movement. So I can kick my leg out and let it fall. That takes like hardly any muscle at all. If I slow it down and I come on the ball of my foot of my standing leg, knee is slightly softened, nice and tall, and I lift this leg and I lower it, that's a lot of muscle. We'll count that as number 1. Number 2, 3, control. 4, nice and tall. 5, 6, yeah. 7, you'll notice how you feel more muscle working. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, nice and slow, good. Okay, so remember the knee strategy, today's about knee health, is a lot of times you can't move your knee very much because it's too painful, it doesn't have the strength or stability you need. So on the side leg raises, what I like about it is I'm not having to bend the knee to strengthen the knee. Okay, also when I'm doing the stepping, I don't have to go deep, right? I can just, what I'm trying to do is connect my brain to my knees, because when you strengthen the connection of your brain to your knees, you literally get stronger right then in the moment. But if you have the attitude, oh, I don't know if I can, and I mean, the thing is you want to be confident that you can do what you can do, and whatever you do counts. It matters. Okay, so now it's the third set of that round. So what do? You're like, well, that was pretty easy. Or if you're one of my athletes that's watching, you've probably already gathered weight and been holding it. So I'm just going to take a gallon of water. It just adds 8 pounds, but it's, you know, you got to be able to carry your grandchild around. And now I'm here, and I'm just going to hold it and do step back lunges. I could also just hold it in one hand, which affects my core in a different way. And so either of those is a good change. So here we go. Best ones you've done yet, 20 step back lunges alternating. So 1, 2, 3. If you've got it in one hand, you're going to notice a change in how you have to balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Hey Vanessa, what's up? Let's go. Working out. I switched hands because I'm doing it one-sided. 11. So you can see what I'm doing. 12. Keep your feet facing forward. 13. 14. Belly's tight. 15. I'm going to go a little deeper. 16. Deeper. 17. Depth is based on your fitness level. 18. Slowing it down. 19. And 20. Very nice. Very nice. Now side to sides. So I'm going to hold this little bit of extra weight. Standing nice and tall. Okay. And remember, these are side to side squats. So when I step out, I squat. But as I come up, I'm repositioning to the middle. So it's not like squat and then come in. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. Here we go. And back up. 1, 2, 3, do not lean forward, 4, 5, 6, you could do these very shallow if you need to, 7, or very deep if you need to, 8, 9, going to 12, 10, 11, and 12, okay, good. Now, we're just going to not use the chair this time, but remember to lightly touch it. So I'm really going to try to do this balancing where I'm not touching anything. I'm on my toe. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't set that foot down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Oh yeah, good, good. You feel it right there on your hip. So there's a muscle on your hip with the longest tendon in the body that connects around your knee. That's why you want to make sure that muscle is really strong and that tendon's really strong and that it listens to your brain. All right, standing tall, other side. Standing leg is, the knee is soft. I'm shifting all my weight to the ball of my foot, lifting the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, don't lean away, don't do that. 5, 6, 7, bring it down slower. 8, control it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Awesome! All right, that was 3 rounds of the first round. Boom, boom, boom. You win. Okay, good. All right, so the next thing right now, we're just going to recover a little bit, 30 seconds to a minute. And the way I want you to do that is just stand on one foot. So try not to touch the chair because you're just standing on one foot. It's just a simple, I do this all the time if I'm in line. I'm not in a lot of lines right now. But if you were in line and you're waiting, instead of being on your phone, you can still be on your phone and balance. But I would prefer just take a deep breath, balance on one foot for 30 seconds, which is what we're doing. Now we're going to switch feet and balance on the other foot. Balancing on one foot is therapeutic to the knee and the ankle and all those tiny little muscles in your foot. And all those muscles, yes, they need to be strong. They can't get strong unless you pay attention to them and connect your nervous system all the way down to your toenails, yes. So you have, balance forces you to do that. So if you're having a really hard time, take a deep breath. Pick that foot up and just say, I can do it. And if you have to lightly touch a chair, that's okay. Doing good, Doing good. And relax. Okay, next round. So we're going to be in a chair for this, or if you're a little more advanced, you could be on the floor. Okay? But I am showing a way to advance this. One of the most important exercises that everyone can do for the knee is called a quad set. And what that is you're going to squeeze your quad. I'm using my right leg, so you start whichever one seems correct for you, it doesn't matter. And I'm squeezing the quad as tight as I can, lifting the kneecap. So this leg is now locked by my mind squeezing my quad. I'm going to take the toe of the foot and I'm going to bring it towards my calf, my shin, as hard as I can. So when I lift it like this, here's what most people do. As they lift, they allow the knee to soften. Don't do that. Lock the knee. What we're doing is attempting to increase recruitment. Recruitment, remember, I've told you a few times, when a muscle cell fires, it's on or it's off. It's 100% or it's 0%. Okay? So you've got to stay focused. Your body's not going to do anything without your brain. So you got to stay focused. Okay, you ready? Now, let's say for you think, well, I'm pretty strong. This is going to be easy. But then I want you to take that 8 gallons, that 8 pounds of water, and just place that on your leg. And then you lift it like that, okay? And then we'll see what you say. Don't put little cry emoticons in there. Okay, here we go. We're locked. Everybody's recovered, sitting up tall, picking that leg up. 1, 2, keep it locked. 3, 4, 5, 6, abs are tight, 7, 8, 9, concentrate, 10, do not bend that knee, 11, 12, 13, ooh yeah, 14, 15, 16, keep going, 17, 18, squeeze those abs, 19, one more, 20, oh yeah, that works. So I'm going to turn so you can see me at a different angle doing the other leg. Remember that the position of this gallon of water closer to your hip will be easier, towards your knee will be harder. Okay, fun stuff. Knees locked, quadriceps as tight as I can squeeze it with my leg. I'm not going to let go of that, and the toe is flexed hard, the foot's flexed hard towards my shin. Okay, here we go, 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, don't soften that knee, 13, I started to do that, 14, 15, control, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. Oh yeah, I feel that right in my hip flexors. Some of you might feel it on top of the legs, the quadriceps, and feel them burning. If you feel it burning in those larger muscles, that exercise is very, very important. I would do it every day, one maximum set. So what that means is I would sit down every day on a chair and do as many as I could to the max number that I can. Say it's 25. Then I would do 25, and then I'm done for that day. Of course, you can do a little more, but I would do that every day because I had a gentleman who did that one exercise at home after I told him, and his knees improved, he said 90%. That's pretty good. Okay, so the next one is a hinge or good morning. So when you do hinges, the hardest thing to hit at home are the lats and the hamstrings. So we're going to use a hinge to hit the hamstrings. So I'm standing and I drive my hips back and my knees slightly bend forward, right? And notice how my goal is to like still be able to hold a glass of water on my back and not spill it. So a good morning is your hands are behind your back and you just do this. If you want it a little more advanced, you can put your hands here right? Because that changes the weight of your arms where it's at. So I'm just going to hinge forward and back up. Now for me, what I'm going to do is take both gallons of water. It's just 16 pounds. If you have dumbbells at home, I mean, if you're an athlete, you could do this with 100 pounds if you have it. Please don't put dents in your floor. You might have someone volunteer that you try to pick up, but the human weight's a little different than iron. Okay, so here we go. I have 8 pounds in each hand. I could have more if I have it available. And I'm going to hinge, and I'm going to come down to my back. Hopefully it's parallel to the ground. Back up, squeeze the glutes. Nice and controlled. Going to 12. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, nice and controlled, 6, 7,
Yeah. How many?
8,
You gonna count?
9, yeah, let's count, 10, 2 more, 11, don't rush through the movements, and 12. So you notice that I really tried to keep my shoulders in the same place, come down, and hopefully feel it right in the hamstrings. All right, the next one is you're going to need a ball or a balloon or a pillow, okay, or a pillow. So I'm going to use a balloon first. It might pop, who knows, I hope not. Okay, so you probably don't have a balloon that's blown up handy. So you just grab a ball or a pillow, you put it between the knees, and you're going to squeeze it. I'm really worried that's going to pop, so hold on. Okay, we've done these before. Really cool, emoticon, yes. Show me the love. All right, so you put a ball, and it's funny that Joe is on. I had a ball in my studio one time. I said, I want you to pop that thing. He did. Yeah, we wore that out and boom. Okay, don't worry, they don't make a lot of noise. So what I'm doing right now is I'm squeezing it. And don't worry about too much of a count, but if you want to count it, it's 15 to 20 times. And you squeeze and release slow.
Did you get the rooster?
If you look at the anatomy of your knee, you're going to see all these tendons that come down on your inner thigh, right? From your hamstring, from your quadriceps. And so we want to work on that connective tissue and those muscles. So I'm just going to call this let's do about 5 more reps. So I'm squeezing as hard as I can, releasing a little, squeezing as hard as I can, releasing a little. Okay, call that number 3. We're going to 5, 4, 1 more, 5. Now squeeze and hold it. Just hold it. Hold it. You're squeezing the ball or maybe a pillow that's folded over that doesn't allow you to touch your knees together. And hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. We don't need a rest because we're doing different muscles in a row. And that's one of the styles so I can get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. Okay, so I'm going to grab my gallon of water. I'm going to straighten a leg. If you didn't hear me say earlier, the 9-month-old grandson is floor surfing. So he moves really fast, laying on his belly, pulling with his arms. That's a good exercise. I think we should do that sometime. Okay, sitting up tall as you can. The leg you're about to do the quad set on is locked. Kneecaps pulled up. Foot is flexed towards your shin. I'm going to use 8 pounds towards my knee to intensify it. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep that knee locked. 8, 9. Squeezing the abs every time you lift it. 10. Or just keep them tight the whole time. 11. 12, 13, relax that neck, 14, 15, 16, 17, woo, 18, 19, 20. Very nice. I felt the burn. Definitely on that. Switching legs. Leg is locked. Kneecaps pulled up. I actually even squeezed my glutes a bit. Flex the foot towards the shin. Ready, and here we go. 1, 2. Do not soften the knee as you lift. That's very important. 3, 4. We're working on recruitment. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep that knee straight. 10, 11, 12, 13. You might feel it in your hip. That's okay. 14, 15. 5 more. We got this. 16, 17, 18, woohoo, 19, and 20. Oh, that worked. Yes. Yearn to burn. Absolutely. Okay. So now we're going to work on the hinge. Right? 12 reps. Remember, this is a squat. That's not what we're doing. Hinge forward. It's good for your whole back. Right? My shoulders are pulled back the whole time. Hinging, I can do it with no weight. That's a hinge. I'm going to add my 16 pounds, my 2 gallons of water. Okay. If you have more weight and you can do more weight safely, by all means, do it. Okay, here we go. 12 reps. 1, if you're very flexible, it doesn't mean you want to go to the floor, but if you can maintain the arch in your back, you can go a little further. 2, right here at the top, squeeze the glutes as hard as you can. 3, I'm talking butt cramp there. Come on, squeeze them hard. Yeah. 4, 5, pushing the hips back. 6, I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see it better. 7, squeeze those glutes together right at the top. Here we go. 8, really squeeze them hard. 9, 10, keep going. 11, one more right here. Now squeeze and hold. Squeeze. 12. Good job. All right, now you need that pillow or ball. All right, so I wanted to show a pillow. So if you have a pillow, like I couldn't use it this way because I'll probably crush the pillow too far. But if I fold the pillow, it'll work. And I'm using inner thigh. You can also do inner thigh with what's called sumo squats, but I like this one for its isolation. And sumo squats can be really tough on somebody that has cranky knees. Okay, so I'm squeezing the pillow. Squeezing the pillow. This is number 3. Don't release the whole weight. Keep tension. 4, 5, 6. Squeeze it as hard as you can. 7. Release a little bit. 8. Squeezing. 9. 10, 11, 12, squeeze it even harder, 13, 14, you got an elephant, he's got an elephant, 15, he's very excited. That was 15, let's hold it. Okay, so hold it, squeeze it, holding, squeezing as tight as you can. This is an isometric, and release. Very nice. Good. Okay, we're going back to that chair quad set, your favorite, your new favorite. One leg's out, and you're going to pick up the gallon of water. If you're using weight, remember towards your hip is easy, towards your knee is harder, and you don't have to use the gallon. You could just do it with just your leg. Knee is locked. I cannot overemphasize, do not bend the knee as you lift the leg. Foot is flexed. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, do not rush the movement. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, concentrate, 12, keep that knee straight, 13, this is for your knees, make them stronger. 14, 15, almost there. 16, 17, oh yeah. 18, 19, one more. 20, oh yeah, that worked. All right, other leg, lock it out. Kneecaps up, foot is flexed, sitting up as tall as I can. Abs are tight. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah. 8, 9, 10. Don't rush. 11. Concentrate on form. 12. 13, 14, form is what makes this work well. 15, and prevents injury. 16, might be talking too much. 17, might be skipping numbers, it's okay. 18, come on. 19, one more. 20, woo! You know, that gallon of water makes a big difference. Okay, so now we're hinging. Okay, so remember, without weight, that we just called a good morning. And this is a hinge with a weight. When you add a lot of weight, this is actually in the deadlift category, which is really good for your glutes and your hamstrings. And you need strong hamstrings and glutes to have healthy, happy knees. Okay, here we go. The shoulders are back, hinging forward, maintaining my arch. 1, squeezing the glutes as tight as I can at the top. 2, what I like about this exercise too, 3 is there's not a lot of knee movement, so it works well for people that have cranky knees. 4, going to 12, 5, 6, there we go, 7, 8, very nice, keep going, don't rush this movement. 9, keep the shoulders back. 10, 2 more. 11, 1 more. And 12, squeezing the glutes really hard. Awesome! If you squeeze those glutes hard enough, you might get a burn all the way up the back of your leg, okay? So, this is the pillow or the ball squeeze. Or a balloon. Woo. Oh. Yes, balloons. Balloons are fun. I like having balloons. Hey, Leo. All right, we're squeezing the pillow. There's Leo. I was hoping to get him to do a cameo. Here you go, cameo with a K. Ha ha. So we're squeezing the pillow as tight as you can. All right. If you have a balloon, go ahead. Use the balloon. 3. Is there more? You getting it? 4. 5, 6, 7, squeezing, 8, 9, 10, we're going to go to 20, sit up tall, 11, hold your abs tight, 12, 13, 14, 15, squeeze it as hard as you can every time, 16, don't release the pressure but a little bit, 17, 18, 19, one more, squeeze it as hard as you can, hold it, come on, just hold it, squeeze it harder, sit up tall, hold it, squeeze it, and we're done with that. Good. Okay, that was the end of that round. Yay! Get some water, say hello to your kids or grandsons or grandkids. Boom, how are you doing? You gotta get some water, Leo. He's drinking his water. Look, see? He has this water right here. Okay, we are almost finished with this workout. So at the end, we're gonna, you're very warm, your brain's connected to your quadriceps, and we're just gonna do a marriage of 2 exercises twice. Okay, and it's a side lunge, and then I'm gonna show you a hamstring or a hip lift from the chair, which can also be done from the floor. So when I do a side squat, both knees bend and I step up. Well, now I'm going to do one side only, and I'm going to step out, bend just the one knee, having my hips back, and then push up off that one leg. So, right? So I'm going to come out and back like this. Okay? So same side. We're not going to alternate. Okay, you ready? You got some water? Whew, we got this. We're almost done. Okay, here we go. So out and in. 1, 2. So this leg here, stay straight. 3, 4, 5. You can have a chair right here if you need it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Okay, other side. This is kind of like tying the bow on the gift of the workout. It's number 2, don't kick your furniture. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Push hard. 11. One more now. Really push on that leg. 12. Okay, the key to that exercise is not to shift your weight with your hips, but just allow that leg to do its job. Okay, so you can do this on the floor or in the chair. And what we're going to do is straighten our legs, and all I want you to do is to pick your hips up and squeeze. So you're going to drive your heels down and pick your hips up. That's 2, 3, switch here so you can see it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep going, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Okay, now let's say you don't feel that much except in your shoulders or maybe your arms. So what I would do is try to physically just put your heels down on the floor as tight as you can. And you're tightening everything up, but you're not picking up your body. If you're lying on the floor, you literally pick up your body. And the only thing touching is your shoulders and your heels, okay? That's the most advanced way to do that. All right, we're almost done. All right, side to side. So this time I'm going to change it a little bit. When we come down, we're just going to push up like that. Okay, do you see where I'm not going to step up? Okay, so here we go. Step out, and then stay here. 1, 2, don't come all the way up. 3, 4, it's like half a squat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's just one leg is bending. 11, and 12. That worked really well. I felt that burn in that. Okay, step out. All right, one leg only. 1, 2, 3, 4, come down on that leg. 5, hold a chair if you need it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Okay, last thing we're doing, and I'm going to show it on the ground so you can see it if you choose to get on the ground and activate more hamstring. Otherwise, you're lifting your butt off the chair, or you're just driving your heels into the ground. You can even drive them into a pillow. So I'm lying down, and I have my elbows here. My legs are almost straight, and I pick up my body like that. Okay, so we're going to do 12. I'll call that 1, 2, 3. Really press those heels down. 4, because we're trying to fire up the hamstrings. 5, 6, It's also good for your posture because you're driving your elbows down. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very nice. Woo! Excellent. You know what? You just made it through your workout. Yes, you did. I know. Well, it went by fast. I think it's because we had a lot of background kid noise, but there you go. So, I'm going to use my chair. We got to cool down and stretch, and put my heel on the chair and stretch down that leg. Remember, you got to warm up with me, and you've got to cool down. Don't rush off. I hope that's one thing that changes when I work at the gym. A lot of people just rush in, do their workout, and rush out. They don't take time to transition into the workout and transition out of the workout. And I really want you to do that. So if all you did was the stretching, your body will feel better. Feel more connected to your brain. Okay? I'm going to switch legs. Stretching that hamstring. Remember to not just round over, but bend from the waist. Stretching it. Excellent. You did it. That went by fast. Yay. Stretching it out. All right. Now we're standing tall. I'm going to use the chair to hold on to, and I'm going to reach down, and I like to grab, like if I use my right hand, I'm going to grab my left foot, stand up tall, and stretch that quadricep out. Some people, they don't have that range, so you could grab the back of your shoe instead of your toe, or maybe the pants of your, whatever pants you're wearing. They say people aren't wearing as many pants because you can't see it, but you can see it in a workout video, absolutely. All right. All right, I'm going to gently let that leg down. I'm going to pick up the foot, right, into the hand, right? Stretch it back, stand real tall. Yay. Yay. Someone's saying that the kids are really good sound effects.
They're really good.
Like you can hear them crying when you're doing the exercise. That's like the sound I'm making on the inside, really.
Nobody's been crying.
Yeah, well, they're crying with excitement.
They're singing.
They're singing. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you know, who am I? I don't know yet. All right, singing. Crying out, not crying. Okay, very good. Now, I love having a chair to do cool down with the legs because I like to sit and do a runner stretch, which is I kick back one leg to all the way back like this. All right, let me bring this out so you can see it a little better. So this is a really good feeling stretch. So I have this hip open and I'm lifting through my body. I can lean back, even feel it in my abs a little bit. Bring your hands up. If you can, look at your thumbnails. Otherwise, look straight ahead and pull those arms back, and you're really opening this hip and the side of your body.
Hi.
Nice. Really reach, reach. Okay, now we're going to switch to that other side. So I kick back this leg. The chair is supporting me. This leg's back, this hip is open. Real tall, chest is out, arms are up. Stretching, if you can, look up at your hands, stretching, or look straight ahead. Arms back. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good. All right, drop that down, put your hands on your hips, roll them around, baby. Yes, roll them around. Yes, Joe says those are joyful sounds.
They are joyful.
Yeah. Yay! All right, just rolling these hips around. Your femurs, when we're working out, your femurs want to slightly dislocate. If you've been seated a long time, like at a computer or in a car, this is the exercise to do to help prevent or alleviate some back pain, some tender back. All right, do a little more style with it. Okay. Remember, if you do have cranky knees, this has helped a lot of people, OPC3. I'll make sure April puts a link in there so you can go read all about it. but I swear by it. If I don't take it, I turn into the Tin Man. Hello, I can't move. Oil, that type. All right, I hope you have a great day and that you have found ways to really enjoy yourself, things that make you feel satisfaction at the end of the day, things that make you feel like you were productive. And thank you for helping me keep a routine every week, 3 times a week, working out. Remember, you need 2 workouts a week. Please don't skip your leg workout. If you only had to do 1, that's the one I would do, if you can. And if you need help with that because your knees are too cranky, send me a private message and I'll see what I can do. So let's breathe together. We're going to take a deep breath. Drop those shoulders one more time. Joe said he'll be back. Good. Karen, thanks. You're welcome. One more time. Come on with me. Big hug up into here. Yep. And there's the dog. It's time to walk. I love you. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you on Wednesday.